Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real...
Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Hullet with the short one. Oh, shooting chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Cremona
are looking to go forward now. Thuram does well to get it back. And here's Raul. And here's Cruyff. Steaming on.
And Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Decent chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Can he spark a counter here? Plays a sharp little ball here.
Roll! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
And here's the chance to counter.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Great chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
And Vardy!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Opts for safety. Odo tries to play it through. And this is Raul.
Raul! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ball's out once more. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Odo. And the counter is on. Now it's Raul. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the game has already resumed here. Quality ball. It's a goal kick. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Petzela. Raul under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Could be danger here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Beckenbauer goes sliding in. It'll be a throw-in. Cannavaro. Gerrard. Cruyff. Shoots! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Real chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Cremona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think.
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goes for goal!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And the ball's... And another try! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe.
And a chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Raul, happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his.